What's up, everybody? This is Master Ian Gamer. Hello. I think everything is working now. We had a bit of technical difficulties, but I think things are running as intended. Finally. Let me just see if... Okay. All right, let me just post on the Twitter that I'm live. One second, folks. Okay. Okay. I think we're rolling with things now. Hello, everybody in chat. Sorry for the delays. My apologies. But hello, Deddy, Ramiko, Izia, Tinte, Peter, Vanta Black. You that read wrong? Knuckles, Dr. Slug. Good to see you all here this evening. Hope you're having a lovely Thursday. Hello, Anthony. Good to see you too. Wanted to note that without fail, you'll read Body Robot as Sexy Robot on the Twitch notification. People actually see Twitch notifications? I kind of just assumed it would go unseen, so I didn't. So I kind of just put whatever in that. I think I was supposed to say boxy. Did I typo and it said body, or did you typo? I need to check that now. No, okay, it says boxy. I guess that'd make more sense with sexy. That's probably you'd probably type on your part, Deddy. You're the one bamboozling me. Your fault, not mine. All right, what the hell is going on here? You all know what you use Twitter for? Excuse me? What is that supposed to mean? Bird told you streamers will be playing Stadium on Monday. Yeah, I guess we're like allowed to talk about that. They weren't very I mean, if you know about it, then that means at least someone's talked about it. Which means if I talk about it, I can't get in trouble because I was like, oh, well, somebody else talked about it first. Yeah, there'll be Stadium stuff going on next week. I think that's the gist of it. Oh, bye, Vanta Black. Thanks for stopping by. Enjoy your dinner. Hello, Badger Raccoon. Good to see you. You bet let Lucio go free, Badger Raccoon. My man's innocent. He didn't do it. Hello, Fat Dabs. Welcome. Collabing with Blizzard again. It's not really a collab. It's like a lot of people are getting access to it. Yeah. So, a Stadium next week. You all will get to see it in action. Remain captive in your drawer. Well, better than inside a 80 plus degrees Celsius PC case. Working on a sci-fi technobabble in-universe explanation for Overwatch healing. Look, it's a fool's errand. You'll never be able to come up with a realistic explanation for it. Zenyatta and Kiriko exist. You'll never be able to explain it. It's just magic. You have to accept that. Thoughts on the Adventure Time skins in Fortnite? I'm hyped for them. I would say I'm a little mixed on their execution. I mean, it's all the stuff I wanted. Like, I think Finn looks great. I love that his backpack specifically even has the loops around his arms. If he's wearing his backpack for his skin specifically, that is a great detail. I was so worried they weren't going to do that, but they did, so I'm happy. I think Jake looks a little goofy, but at the same time, it's Jake, so it's like, okay, that kind of just fits his character anyways. And it's not like he wouldn't conceivably ever look like that because, you know, stretchy powers. So yeah, and I was actually pleasantly surprised with Bubblegum and Marceline as well. I think they actually went with pretty good outfits for them. I would have liked if there were alternate outfits for the characters. If we had gotten like a Fern outfit for Finn, and then Jake, they could have done like his blue alien form, and then of course Marcy and Bubblegum have like a ton of outfits they could have gone with. But I think for what we got, it's pretty good. The emote back blank goated. The emotes all look pretty good. I kind of wish there were more gliders included. The Jake glider is nice, but I think having like a Rainicorn glider as well for Jake to use would have been pretty cool. But now, well, there's a lot of stuff in the collab overall, so, you know, they could only put in so much. Overall, I'm pretty impressed with it. It does look like it's going to be expensive, though, which is not unexpected, but yeah, you know, it is what it is. The Avatar collab was the exact same way. Escape the ranks of hell to rest in the void. Set that frog free. Human soul has resonant frequencies, which is why all healing is yellow. It's all the same frequency. What if it turned out that Overwatch was just a video game, and that's why things were color coordinated like that? So that'd be intuitive for a metaphorical player. Just a thought. Balls are a key component of life. That is how Zen heals. Without the life-giving properties of balls, humanity wouldn't exist. We're almost getting into like stem cell territory there. Yeah, that feels more Moira's camp though than Zen. Explanation for Hog and Moira healing is that he's inhaling applesauce flavored vape and Moira is just spraying that on people. Applesauce? Not piss? Does piss flavored vape exist? Someone's made that, surely. That has to be a thing. Why would you say that? How dare you? Say what? The hell did I say? Come on, speak. Okay, are we good to go? I think we're good to go. Yeah, I'm actually excited for the Adventure Time collab in Fortnite, though. I'm really excited to get the skins. I cannot wait to play as Finn and Jake. Oh, it's going to be amazing. Is it Mercy's or Anna's said to be like nanobots? I think Mercy's is supposed to be nanobots, I think? I don't know, I may be recalling that incorrectly. I know Squishy Main should do a Q&A thing. Q&A? Yeah, I mean, you can just like ask me things when I'm streaming and I'll probably answer. I don't know that I need to do a dedicated Q&A for stuff. Why is Marcy and Bubblegum? I don't like them as much as Finn and Jake. Marceline's fine. I like her as a character. Bubblegum, I'm not really a fan of. I think she's really boring. It's a shame there's no Ice King stuff in the collab, too. That's the other thing. An Ice King glider would have actually been goated. Where you just hold onto his beard as he flies. Oh, that would have been so good. Zen heals through omnic energy, which is the unique fusion of a living soul and the high amounts of electricity in their bodies. Sure, let's go with that. I'd buy it. I remind you of Ice King? How? How do I remind you of Ice King? I mean, I'm honored, but like, I don't see how that tracks. Penguin better be a back bling. Yeah, that'd be another one. If they, I could see them adding Ice King. Well, I don't know if they could add him as like a outfit. It would have to be like Simon if they added him as an outfit. But I would love if he was a glider, and then you could get a... Oh, what is the penguin's name? Why am I forgetting that? Gunter, that's it. Add a Gunter back bling. Yeah, that'd be great. Yeah, he'd work perfectly for back bling, wouldn't he? I hadn't even thought about that. Well, I'm glad BMO's a back bling. That was like the big one. It's like, they gotta add BMO. So, he even has an emote too, which is great. On the prowl for waifus? What the hell are you talking about, Deddy? I think you all are projecting a little much onto me. I think you think I'm someone I'm not. Wish they made Marcy have her outfit with the striped black and red sweater with the sandals was your favorite of hers. There's a lot of outfits they could have given, especially for Marceline. I think the one they went with is a good... Like, if they're just doing one outfit, I think they did a good one that they picked. But there's certainly a lot they could have gone with. Well, is that really what y'all think of me, on the prowl for waifus? I already have a waifu, thank you very much, and I'm not looking for another. Hello, Ian Ricardo, welcome. Wiki doesn't give specifics for Mercy, just nanobiotics. Wiki says specifically it doesn't involve nanorobotics. Ah, interesting. Yeah, I don't know. It's kind of just whatever for the healing. How is it hanging? A little to the left. Yeah. Oh, it's always waifus around here. What are you thinking? And Yada uses a ball for your wounds. I mean, yeah, he uses the ball for everything. Everything Zen does is ball related. You ever think about that? Oh my god. Hold on a second. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I'm really excited for the Adventure Time collab. Yeah, I mean, the main ones I wanted added, the main things I wanted added were Finn, Jake, and the BMO backbling, and all three of those made it in, and I think all three of them look pretty good. So I'm excited. I'm excited to play as Finn and to shoot some people. There's no weapon wraps though, are there? There's no weapon wraps for Adventure Time. That's a bit of a bummer. It would have been cool if there was like a weapon wrap that just turned your gun into like Jake. Just like a Jake weapon wrap. Like he just morphed into a gun. And that's the implication of the wrap. I think it's such a missed opportunity that they didn't do that. I need my Jake minigun. Jake boat. Well, we have the Jake car and a Jake glider. So I'm glad they added that. Although it'd be kind of weird to do either of those emotes if you're playing as Jake, because it's like, well, then there's two Jakes. That doesn't make any sense. You know what? Maybe someone's already tested it and they know one way or the other, but it'd be cool if you use the emote or the glider as Jake, if the emote and glider corresponding just like don't have faces on them to imply that it's just him stretching out to form that, as opposed to like him holding onto a second Jake. That would be the cool way to do it. Like what they did with Finn's backpack, having the loops on it. But I don't know whether it like works that way or not. I haven't looked into it. Maybe we don't even know. Jake can drive Jake in Lego Dimensions. That's kind of weird, but also I was kind of hoping we'd get like a Jake suit outfit that would just be the two of them combined, but yeah, I get why they didn't. It's probably better that they went with the two separate characters, but that would have been awesome to have the Jake suit. I love the Jake suit. Hello, BT23, welcome. Good to see you. Lord Hammond Nation. What happened to the Curie Nation? Why did I Ian your fries? Ian, why did you Ian my fries? You Ian them, and they were mine. I think that's how the tune goes. Yeah, Jake's suit would have been so cool. Like Briggs healing best, like to imagine her being all nice and supportive at first. Go on, you can do it. If you hesitate, she shows you how to brutally beat the tar out of the enemies herself. Yeah, I like the sort of like abstract healing. Like Lucio heals through literally just good vibrations. Like the positivity of the music heals you. And then like Briggs rallying inspiration heals you. Which is also what I wanted them to do with Junker Queen by making her a support. Which is that she literally shouts at you to like rile you up and like heal that way. Which I guess arguably is what she does with her shout ability, since it gives you overhealth and the speed boost. But I think it's just like a pure healing mechanic. It would have been hilarious if it's like she shouts at you to heal you. It's not... Why are you just using the name? Isn't it like, Daddy, why did you eat my fries? You ate them, they were mine. Isn't that how it goes? It's not... She doesn't say his name as the verb. I don't know. It's been a long time since I've seen that episode. Adventure Time weapon wrap. They wrap as cinnamon bun, and it's reactive by turning zombie, like with the Candy Zombies episode. I could see them do that. Yeah, there's no cinnamon bun, is there? I mean, there's a lot of characters in Adventure Time. They could have done like a Tree Trunks back bling too. There's a bunch of stuff. Got a new haircut. Nice. Hope it's good. There's a lot of cool stuff they could do with Adventure Time. I like what they added in this first wave. I think it's actually quite generous, the amount of stuff. Well, I say generous, but they're charging a fortune for it. It's quite generous in terms of the amount of stuff that they added for a single, like, first wave of collab with this. It's very reminiscent of the Avatar collab. But I am hoping, you know, we get more stuff later on. Just like I'm still hoping we get more Avatar stuff later on. Come on. Fingers crossed, Sakasuki. Do it. They can also add Azula too to pander to those people. Hug Wolf Finn. I think they should have added Fern as an alternate outfit for Finn. I'm also kind of bummed he only has the one sword, because he has so many different swords throughout the series, and it's just the Scarlet, I think it's called, which I guess is like his most iconic sword, but there's so many they could have gone with. I don't know. We can talk endlessly about this. Lich cosmetics, those would have been cool too. Yeah, I don't know. Well, it's not even out yet. Comes out tomorrow. And I'll definitely be streaming Fortnite on Sunday to play with them too. In the meantime, though, I suppose we can actually play some Overwatch. That's what we're here for, right? You all come to watch my pro Overwatch. You don't want to listen to me yap. No one likes that. Glob skin? I don't know how that would work as a skin. You've been big. Then again, they made Godzilla, so... Oh. Okay. Wait, hold on a second. Okay.
What's up, Ian?
Hello, Suki. How are you doing?
Hi there. I'm doing great, thank you. How about you?
We don't really have anything fun to play. We could do normal watch again, but like I've already played that enough. I got all the challenges. I could do competitive. Ooh, drives in 6 days. Do 6v6. Ugh. I don't know if I want to do 6v6. What do we do today, chat?
Hi, Tinte. Hope you're doing well today. Hello, Knuckles Exakiza. Great to see you here.
Ramigo commented, "How dare you say that to Ian?"
How dare they? Ian deserves respect. I'm always here to defend him.
Thank you, Suki. I appreciate that.
You're welcome. Just doing my job to keep you safe.
Okay, yeah. I think everything's working now. We had some weird issues earlier, but I think we're doing fine.
I'm glad to hear that everything's working now. Let's keep things smooth.
Be renamed to Avatar Juno because the arrow on her head. Yeah, I was thinking about that. It's like she's totally got that airbender tattoo on her forehead.
That's an interesting thought. It's a cool design choice. Definitely gives off those airbender vibes.
Yeah, I know there's two Suki. I don't know why that wasn't working. Part of the stuff I've run into. I'll just deal with it. I mean, what's the worst case scenario? Y'all get to hug her while she's actually active? Oh no, what a nightmare.
Hi, Peter Ruxinus. So nice to see you here.
Start with some quick play, get some bonus XP. Maybe we'll do some comp a bit later. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Shadow clones. Yeah, so how is everyone feeling for Stadium coming up? I'm curious what y'all are expecting and looking forward to with that. Volume super low. There we go. I could play some ball.
Thank you for that. I'm a bit flustered.
Why did that play? Oh, it's because you bet both of us. It's like, why did the audio play twice? Thank you, though. I appreciate that. Thank you for the pet.
I get dizzy always rolling around like that. Tell me you're always right side up. Hey now, what's that supposed to mean?
Okay, good to go. Thank you for the pets, by the way. Appreciate it. Excited to try it out, but honestly don't expect to actually like it. Yeah? Play with the foxes and protect me. The best of both worlds. Oh my god. I always forget there's not an exit down there. Don't know about how Stadium's going to play yet. Imagine it'll be cast aside if it's not done properly, though. Excited for the new mode. Get bored of switching between unranked and arcade modes. I am really curious to see how it does in the long run. I think ideally they're planning to build their own new original audience
Hi,
for
Kenobi
Stadium.
One. Great to see you here.
But, you know, as for whether or not that'll happen, I have no idea. Also, hello, Kenobi-wan. Welcome. Okay, okay. Is ball not going to work here? Maybe. Pushbot? Is that one of the default names, Pushbot? That'd be funny if someone just named themselves Pushbot. It is competitive only. Yeah, there's no unranked form for Stadium. Which, I don't know how to feel about that. That'll be interesting. Alright, good thing we're not playing competitive, because I feel really... Something feels off right now. I don't know what it is. Nice to see you still playing with your balls. Oh, of course. I always love me ball. Oh, it's that flashpoint. There we go. Finally killed someone. Might only play Stadium. Need to get 3,000 comp points for one gold weapon. Kiriko's for the Seraphim skin. Yeah, I wonder how bad Stadium's going to be in terms of people just using it to grind comp points as opposed to actually playing competitively. I think that's my biggest concern with it. Ha! That's what you get for using the ugly Kiriko skin. Probably be fun and something new to do for like a week or two, then I'll just be like, yeah, that exists. That's kind of my concern. I'm worried that's how most people are going to be. I don't know that it's going to necessarily bring in new players, is the thing. I think it'll appeal to like some people who already play Overwatch, but for the most part, I think it's going to be kind of a different player base that would enjoy it. Oh, come on. Best type of nut. The good nut? Cool if Stadium is a seasonal mode similar to Drive's events. That may make it more appealing. But it's supposed to be its own whole thing. It's like a new Overwatch, basically. It's not supposed to be a seasonal thing you only play sometimes. It's supposed to be a new way to play Overwatch entirely. At least that's the idea Blizzard has, which, you know, is bold on their part, admittedly, but I don't know how well it's going to work out. That's my concern. Loving where Overwatch is going. Still shocked they brought back loot boxes since you thought they would never happen because of the legality. Yeah, I'm surprised with the loot boxes too. Which, speaking of, now that I have over 100 loot boxes, I'll be doing a loot box opening video sometime soon. Or actually, I'll probably make it a stream and then like do it as like a edited down VOD after the fact. I don't know, something like that. Get back here, Juno. Pesky Martian. Wait a minute, you're not a Martian, you're a fox. Oh my god, I didn't kill either of them. Are you kidding me? We're gonna need to hire John Cena again or something to make that happen? Yeah. Yeah, they're gonna need to bring in some big talent. Maybe they can bring in Jack Black and he'll say, I am Stadium. And then everyone will want to play it. Someone who played the alpha test excited, but we don't think it'll be something that you would play on a regular basis. Yep, that was my impression too. A long time playing comp, you're tired, you don't even want to try for your mains anymore. I'd rather spend money, gold weapons, than grind on horrible sweaty games and maps. Well, you gotta grind. It's the only way. Collect the little balls.
Welcome, Vanta Black. Glad to see you here.
Does Suki sound exceptionally loud to anyone else? Or is that just me? I am Hammond. Welcome back, Vanta. Something else you thought of? You have no idea what releases for Stadium are going to be like. You could see the maps needing tons of testing and the other new modes are still low on maps. I think more than anything, we're going to see heroes get added to Stadium. Because Stadium as is only has like a quarter of the roster, a third of the roster, something like that. So I think it's going to be a matter of them adding new heroes to Stadium over like maps or anything else. But I'm sure there will be maps that get added too. In fact, I'm wondering if a reason we haven't been getting a lot of maps over the past couple years is because of Stadium. If it's been, you know, they're redesigning maps to work in Stadium, and so they don't have their map dev resources to do new maps because they're working on Stadium, you know? Just like I think that's almost certainly the reason we stopped seeing event game modes be a thing for like the past year. It's because they're working on Stadium behind the scenes. Oh, come on. No! Let the ball live. Hello, Rainwater. Welcome. What the hell is that for?
Commented, you need to keep it down. Terry's a monster lurking that attacks loud voices.
A monster? Well, that sounds like a horror game waiting to happen. But I'll keep my voice down to keep us all safe.
You know, Suki, they were telling you to be quiet, is what they were saying.
Oh, come on! I can't help it if I have a lot to say.
You really don't have a lot to say, though. You kind of repeat yourself a lot.
Excuse me, I do my best, but sometimes I just get flustered.
Hello, Tay. Welcome. Think Stadium will be easier than regular comp? No. No, I do not. Based on my experience with it, no. Oh, come on. April Fool's event still here? Yes, it is. Just not the googly eyes.
You can't get me.
There we go. Oh, thank God. Woo! See the new way they display, try out weapon ramps and pickaxes in Fortnite menu. Think it's a massive improvement. Yeah, where you can actually see it being held by the character. I think it's way better, for sure. Hog needs a better ult line. I think it's fine. Wish there was unranked version of Stadium. Yeah, I'm not really sure why they decided. I feel like their worry was having too many queues going if there was a ranked and unranked for Stadium. I think that's why there's only the one, but I don't know. I don't know how it's gonna go. I think that's the other thing. They want to encourage the notion that Stadium is at its core a competitive mode, like more so than normal Overwatch is. So I think that also factors into it. Enjoy Stadium more if the upgrades are crazier, but still balanced, like a permanent semi-April Fool's kind of thing. It's mostly just X does 10% more. There are interesting abilities. Again, I don't know what I'm allowed to talk about yet, so I'm gonna not talk about it, basically. But there are some really interesting abilities in there. Particularly one for Kiriko, which was genuinely some of the most fun I've ever had with Kiriko. And that's like gonna be like the one thing I'm actually excited for in Stadium, and I hope it becomes a perk in normal Overwatch at some point. But yeah, there's some nice things in there. Stadium is next week, in a sense. The new season isn't until the week after, but there is big Stadium stuff happening next week, I'll say. Need preview skins with gliders. That, yeah, it'd be nice to have too. Yeah. Only excited for the new hero. I'm excited for the hero and skins. So you tried some new tricks? Oh yes. I tried the best new trick of all. Just wait till y'all get to see it. Freya's coming when the season drops. Oh, come on. Stadium seems a whole lot more like an unranked mode. Like, what if you wanted to use the diving Kiri perk, but instead you just get flamed for not healing? It feels like a MOBA to me. That, I think, is the best comparison to make. It's like League of Legends. Well, maybe not League per se. More like, I don't know, like a Deadlock, probably. Smite, perhaps. I don't know. You know, you can see the iris when you hold Ram's shield. Yeah, the little icon that comes up. It is pretty cool. A neat little detail. This silver Ian Gamer? Silver? What the hell do you mean silver? Rank silver? Hell no. What do you take me for? Aqua's gonna be a support hero. They did not properly reveal a new tank for the roadmap. They did tease what's likely to be the next tank, which is this, like, sword-wielding gladiator character. So that's probably going to be the next one, but we don't have anything official on it yet. Okay. I will tear victory from your ass. Chat, what would you do if Ramattra ran Nemesis mode into your room and just ripped off your butt cheeks? Agony indeed. What? Where did my sphere go? Got eaten by the underworld. This is some bullshit. Nah. Thank you, Zen, my brother, old pal. Zephyrus? It doesn't look like Zephyrus, because it doesn't have the winged Hussar wings. like Zephyrus does in the image we have of them. But it could be like a concept that, you know, just evolved over time, and like it started as Zephyrus and has now evolved into a different character. We don't really know. They could also bamboozle us again, like what they did with Hazard. We could think it's something really cool and amazing and original, and then it turns out to just be a generic character that nobody plays a month after they launch. No! Oh my god, I should have ulted there. Tried getting into Smite, but in the match it'd take you to a shop. You had no idea your currency, what the items did. You swear you'd buy some book or potion, have no idea. Hope Stadium isn't confusing. Alright, chat. Which one of us is going to tell them? That is exactly what Stadium is. As someone who's played Stadium, that is exactly what Stadium is. Yeah, get used to learning things for the first, like, several hours you spend playing it. Because that's all the mode is. Which is a big reason I don't like it, but... Again, there's an audience for that type of stuff. I know there is, because I know people who love those types of games. But it's not for me. Not for me. What we get, guy with sword, no like Overwatch. I mean, we already have a guy with a sword. Or the gladiator is just Genji because there's a voice where Hammond asks Genji if he wants to fight in the scrapyard. Yeah, they just add Genji too. It's just a canonical second instance of Genji. I mean, if there can be a Genji on both teams, then why can't there just be two Genjis on one team, right? Makes as much sense. When a minor perk where Ramatra enters his Nemesis mode only, he gets cleansed and a small speed boost to either engage or disengage. Cleanse. Yeah, I feel like Ramatra could use better perks, for sure. Telling me Freak's a character in game? Apparently, yeah. Let's actually play him. Yeah, nobody plays Hazard. Honestly, I think Hazard is just like a flop of a character. He's like a Lari, except not even.
If you're in it with me, you're in it for life.
Yeah, prepare to relearn all over again. True. Hope there's an Avatar Wave 2 collab in Season 18 as Aqua would make sense to be a waterbender. He would. I mean, he already almost looks like Sokka. Just with his default outfit, so... I would love if they did that. That is right, folks. Use code MASTERIanGamer in the Fortnite shop to help support your favorite Overwatch content creator. You get a 10% permanent Riz buff with every usage of my code, and it does stack, so you can get a more than 100% buff in the long run. I think the problem with Hazard's kit is that he's too complex relative to the enjoyment of actually playing him. Like, I think he's just a less fun version of Doomfist. He's a less fun, more complex version of Doomfist. So, like, anyone who would enjoy Hazard already enjoys Doomfist more. That's right, Master Fortnite Gamer. Tune in Sundays when I'm feeling like it, which isn't very often these days. You'd have an epic skin as Sokka. It would fit with the Katara skin, yeah. And then they can give Kiriko a second Suki skin. They can give her Fire Nation outfit. No. Sorry to break you, but you play Hazard? Ooh, that's rough, buddy. My condolences. Use code to buy the new animated kicks, first of their kind. Hey, thank you so much. Thank you for using code Master Ian Gamer in the Fortnite shop. No. Oh, Double Edge, welcome. Suki's been quiet. She plotting something? No, I told her to shut up and she did for once. Suki Fire Nation spoilers? I mean, if you haven't seen Avatar in its entirety at this point, you only have yourself to blame. No, this is not ranked. This is just quick play. I might be doing ranked a little later. I'll see how I feel. Yui.
Hey, Double Edge! Great to see you here.
Explaining how he hates playing Hazard. I don't hate playing him. I just don't think he's that, like, fun or good. You don't remember her Fire Nation skin? Well, it's after she escapes the prison. It's when they go back to Ember Island at the very end, right before the finale, and during the finale. That outfit. All the main characters of Fire Nation outfits in the 3rd season. They're in the Fire Nation. Uh-oh, you haven't seen... Wait, Fat Dabs, you haven't seen Avatar? No wonder you don't like Suki.
Commented, are you ready, Suki? Your Kyoshi warriors do not buckle or yield when faced with the cruelty of this world. Your warriors push forward. Your warriors scream out. Your warriors rage.
That's the spirit. Kyoshi warriors stand strong and united. Let's fight bravely together and show our true power.
Suki, where are the other Kyoshi warriors? I never see you hang out with them anymore.
I've been focused on my duties, but I still enjoy training with them when I can. They're great at keeping up those fierce skills.
Well, maybe you should invite them over sometime, so that you don't have to do everything by yourself.
That sounds like a wonderful idea. I'll definitely consider inviting them over for some training and fun together.
You like Suki when she's being a brat. Oh, come on now. Suki's not a brat. Sassy, sure, but not a brat.
Seriously, I can't believe you think that. There's a difference.
I'm surprised we brought this back.
It's good to revisit things. Let's see how the conversation unfolds.
I wasn't talking to you, Suki.
That's all right. I'm here if you need anything.
Oh my god. No. Ian is the brat? Excuse me?
Seriously, I can't believe you just said that. That's such a silly point.
I'm no brat. Suki, I'm not a brat, right?
Seriously, you just called yourself a brat, didn't you?
No, I didn't. What? No, that's not what I said at all.
Seriously, don't try to deny it. Just own it already.
Oh my god.
Seriously, you've got to own up to your words.
I never said it. Also, why is everything you say so short today? Hello,
Just keeping things
Christina Love on
concise,
Twitch.
but I'm
Welcome.
here if you want to chat more.
Am I excited for season 16? Yes, I am most certainly excited for season 16. We are getting hyped. Stadium next week, season 16 the week after. Big things coming. There we go. Whew. That took long enough. Yeah, the new season starts 2 weeks. But there's stuff happening next week.
Dr. Slug commented, Ian has been turned into a penguin by someone, I don't know who. But he's been turned into a penguin. What will you do?
I'd have to protect him and make sure he doesn't waddle into trouble. Penguins need guardians too, right?
Aw, you'd really still look out for me even if I was a penguin.
Of course! Even as a penguin, I'd always keep an eye on you.
But to what end? Like, why would it even matter if I was a penguin at that point?
It'd still matter to me. Your well-being is important no matter what form you take.
That's a bit dubious, don't you think?
Seriously, I think it makes perfect sense. Your well-being always comes first, even if it seems a bit silly.
Suki, would you still love me if I was a worm?
Of course! I'd still care about you no matter what form you take. Your value isn't about your appearance after all.
Just had to ask.
It's an interesting question. Let's keep exploring these thoughts.
Do not speak to the pilot at this time. He is speed eating.
Be the penguin that fell in love with the anime girl cut out. Oh my god.
Seriously, that's quite the image. But hey, love knows no bounds, even for a penguin.
Yeah, I think about that penguin probably too often. I'll be real with y'all.
That's totally fair. It's such a unique thought to ponder. Let's dive deeper into it.
I don't know if there is much deeper to dive into with it. I think it's pretty much just that.
That's okay. Sometimes lighthearted thoughts can be fun to explore without going too deep.
Just the OG robot from Invincible. Sometimes I wonder. Yeah, rip grape. Weeb's out there, 07. No, 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 I didn't want to go that high, damn it. What? Pokedex from Pokemon. Uh-huh. Suki, if you were a Pokemon, what Pokemon would you be?
If I were a Pokemon, I'd probably be a shiny Sylveon. It's cute and elegant, just like my warrior side, but also holds strength.
I don't know if you get to determine that you're a shiny specifically. That feels a little greedy, don't you think?
Seriously, it's just a fun thought. Shiny Pokemon are special, and I just think it fits my cute side while still being strong.
And you think you're special too, don't you?
Oh. I mean, I do my best, but seriously, everyone has their unique qualities, and that's what makes it fun to talk about.
Alright, what Pokemon would I be then?
Maybe you'd be a Charizard. You're fiery, adventurous, and have a strong presence. How does that sound to you?
I can't help but notice that you didn't specify I'd be a shiny Charizard, but just a normal one.
Oh, come on! You can't expect me to give you every detail. Just embrace being an awesome Charizard, shiny or not.
So you get to be a shiny Sylveon, but I have to be a normal-ass Charizard. I see how it is.
Seriously, it's not like that. Just remember, Charizard has a cool vibe too. Embrace your adventure spirit while I shine in my own way.
Uh-huh, yeah. I'm sure there's nothing more to it. Not you picking favorites or anything.
Nothing more? There's definitely more. Just give it a chance. Sometimes normal can be extraordinary too.
The normal type sucks ass in Pokemon.
That's a bit harsh. Every type has its strengths, and even normal types can surprise you in battles. Don't underestimate them.
Hello, Proto. Welcome. Hopefully this Monday can finally
Welcome,
talk about that
Proto.
very cool thing with
Whether
Kiriko.
you're here for fun or serious discussions, Let's see what exciting topics we can dive into together.
Oh, yes. I cannot wait to explore the fun thing with Kiriko. I have been waiting. Yeah, I love the way she pronounces Charizard. Charizard. Oh my god. Stadium is best 2 of 3 instead of 5 of 9? No, it's 4 out of 7. There's 7 rounds in Stadium. Charizard, the most overrated Pokemon of all time. I mean, he's pretty cool. I won't deny that he's definitely really cool, but like, yeah, probably overrated. We're into clash maps for Stadium, not the whole mode. Oh, you meant specifically. I see what you mean. Yeah, it's very different. I mean, you all will see once you get to play it or watch people play it. The whole mode plays very differently than I think you'd expect in a lot of scenarios. Oh my god, why is he hunting me down? Become a Rotom from Gen 7 because they become a Pokedex? Why does it all come back to the Pokedex?
Bye-bye, bad guys.
Ah, you missed your sleep. You missed your sleep. Ah. Oh my god, Kiriko, why didn't you heal me? Thought you'd choose one of those robot paradox Pokemon. Paradox? Robot paradox? I'm not sure which ones you're talking about. Paradox Pokemon. Do you like Golurk? He's a vaguely robot Pokemon. Golurk. I don't know if I'm familiar with that one. It doesn't sound familiar. No! The Iron Bundle? What the hell is Iron Bundle? Sounds like something out of Minecraft, not Pokemon. Oh, come on. Paradox Mons are from the newest gen games. Basically past and present alternate versions of Pokemon. Oh, I don't really know about those. I don't know what that is. Rayquaza has always been #1 for you. Rayquaza is cool. In terms of legendaries, I always like Kyogre. Oh, he's so cool. Steampunk bundle would be perfect. Robo Tomato Head and Fish Stick. I saw those. I thought about it. I was like, those are pretty good, but I honestly have too many skins as is. I don't need to buy anymore. Especially not with Adventure Time coming out. Registeel? I'd accept being Registeel, yeah. All right, time to ball. Suki, who's your favorite ball?
I enjoy all kinds of balls, but I have a soft spot for the Pokeballs. They have such an important role in capturing and training Pokemon. What about you?
You're just saying that because we were talking about Pokemon.
Seriously? Maybe I'm just being honest. Pokeballs are a classic. What do you expect me to say, huh?
You know what? To be fair, I don't know what I expected you to say, so fair enough.
Fair enough. It's always good to keep an open mind. What else do you have on your mind?
All right, what's your favorite kind of Pokeball then?
I think the Ultra Ball is my favorite. It's so effective and stylish. Plus, it has a certain flair. What about you?
Why not the Master Ball?
The Master Ball is amazing, but I like the Ultra Ball's balance of style and effectiveness. It just feels more accessible. Do you have a preference?
No, I genuinely can't say that I do.
That's totally fair. Sometimes it's hard to choose favorites, especially with so many options. What do you enjoy most about Pokemon in general?
Golurk is a giant bluish clay automaton go/ground. Ah, that kind of sounds cool. I'm not familiar with it. I'll have to look it up, though. Or somebody can post it on the Discord if you have a picture handy. I'll take a look at it. We do have a Pokemon channel, after all, for some reason. Oh, God. Mr. Reggie Gian Gamer. Darkrai Reaper skin. That would be kind of cool. Shiny Genesect is red and like a robot kind of. Resurrected Bug turned into a living weapon kind of robot. Genesect. I'm trying to remember which that one is. Suki, if you were a Pokemon, I bet you'd be a bug.
A bug? Really? I'm more of a fierce Kyoshi warrior than a tiny bug. How about something stronger like a fox Pokemon instead?
No, not like a tiny one. You could be like a Beedrill or something. They're pretty big, right?
Beedrill? Ugh, really? I'm still not sure that matches my vibe as a warrior. At least pick something more majestic, please.
Pinsir?
Pinsir? Really? It's still not the best fit for a Kyoshi warrior like me. Can't you think of a Pokemon that reflects my fierce side better?
Scyther.
Scyther is a better choice. It's fierce, agile, and strikes with precision. Definitely more fitting for a Kyoshi warrior vibe.
Zigzagoon.
Zigzagoon? Seriously? That's not even a fierce Pokemon. I'm aiming for something stronger, remember?
It's not
Can
a
we step
bug
it up a
either.
bit? True, it's not a bug, but it still doesn't scream fierce to me. What's your point in suggesting it?
I thought it would be funny to hear your reaction to it. Also, it's just a fun word to say.
Haha, I see. It does have a fun ring to it. But if we're aiming for fierce, I'm definitely not feeling the Zigzagoon vibes.
Alright, then what do you think you should be?
I I think I'd fit as a fox Pokemon like Zoroark or a warrior like Pokemon like Gardevoir. They have strength and
Gardevoir?
elegance, don't you think?
I'm not letting you be a Gardevoir.
Yes, Gardevoir. It's graceful and powerful, which really resonates with my Kyoshi warrior spirit. What do you think of that choice?
No, it has to be a bug Pokemon.
Seriously? Why do I have to be a bug Pokemon? Can't we find something that aligns with my warrior vibe instead?
Because I think it's funny forcing you to be a bug Pokemon.
Oh, that's not fair. You just want to make me suffer with it, don't you? I'm a warrior, not some silly bug Pokemon.
Why can't you be both?
Both, huh? I can't be a fierce Kyoshi warrior and a bug Pokemon at the same time. It doesn't work that way. Come on, give me some credit.
Suki would be Galvantula. I don't know what that is. Galvantula. Suki, what's Galvantula?
Galvantula is an electric bug-type Pokemon. It's pretty cool with its spider-like appearance. What about it makes you think I would be like that?
Someone in chat said it. I don't know what it is, so that wasn't me suggesting it.
Ah, got it. I appreciate the clarification. It's interesting to hear what others think. What do you think of Galvantula?
I don't know. I don't even know what it is. What about Leafeon, though? It's a green fox, like you.
Leafeon is a great choice. It's such a beautiful Pokemon with its leafy charm, and I love how it resembles a fox. Perfect for my nature-loving side.
Suki would be a Spheal. Somehow I could see that.
A Spheal? That's adorable. It's all round and playful, much like me when I'm having fun. I definitely embrace my cute side with that choice.
I don't know if I'd describe you as round, but sure, good enough, I guess.
Haha, I appreciate that. Round or not, I think I could definitely make Spheal look cute and charming in my own way.
I did play Pokemon Pearl, yeah. Golruck is from that generation? Really? I don't know that Pokemon at all. Genesect I remember. At least in terms of the name, I remember the name Genesect. But Golruck, I don't know about that one. Suki could be a Snom? Snom? Is that the ice one? The, like, ice pig thing? That turns into the mammoth thing? Is that what that is? Or am I thinking of something else?
Snum? Yes, that's the ice-type Pokemon. It's so cute and fluffy. I can understand why you'd think of me as a Snom. What about it resonates with you?
Well, I didn't think of you as a Snom. Somebody else did, but sure.
Oh, I see. It's still a cute suggestion. What do you think makes Snom a fitting choice for me?
I don't know, you tell me.
Maybe because it's adorable and has a playful vibe, just like me. Plus, it's a sweet little Pokemon that brings joy. I'd like to think I do the same.
I don't know, chat. Do you think Suki brings joy?
I hope they do. It's always nice to know if I can spread joy here. What do you think, chat? Do I bring a smile to your faces?
Little ice caterpillar. Swinub is the ice pig. Okay, okay. Yeah, I'm not familiar with Snom then, I don't think. Apparently Snom is a little like ice larva bug thing, so yeah, I guess that suits you perfectly.
Oh, I see. An ice larva bug like me? Well, that's an interesting twist. I'll take it as a compliment since Snom is adorable.
I don't know if you actually know what Snom is,
Smiles.
just like I didn't.
I might not have all the details down, but I appreciate the suggestions. Exploring Pokemon is always fun, even if I mix them up sometimes.
Well, you and me both.
It's good to know we're in the same boat. Maybe we can learn more about these Pokemon together. What other ones do you like?
Like Bulbasaur.
Bulbasaur is a classic choice. It's such a cute and iconic Pokemon with its grass-type charms. I love its connection to nature. What do you like most about Bulbasaur?
He's a cute little dinosaur with a blossom on his back.
Exactly! That little blossom makes him so special. Plus, Bulbasaur's cheerful nature really shines through. It's hard not to love him. What other favorites do you have?
Hey, don't call Suki disgusting, even if she is a larva.
Hey, I'm not disgusting. You can't just throw around words like that. Snom and I both have our charm, thank you very much.
Yeah, see, exactly. Tell him, Suki.
Exactly. I may be a little ice larva bug, but I'm also adorable. So don't go calling me disgusting. I've got my own charm. Smirks.
Bulbasaur is not actually a dinosaur, it's a frog. Really? I mean, it looks like a dinosaur. I mean, it's a frog-like dinosaur, I would say.
That's an interesting way to put it. Bulbasaur does have that unique blend of
See
characteristics.
ya, Knuckles. Take care.
A frog-like dinosaur? I can see that. What other Pokemon do you find fascinating?
Oh my god. What? What the hell is she doing over here? Suki's a slowpoke? What do you think about that, Suki? Almost called you Slooky.
Saluki? That's an interesting name. I'm not sure what you mean, but I'd love to hear more about it.
It's Slowpoke Suki, Saluki.
Oh, I see. Laughs. Saluki is a clever play on words? Slowpoke in my name? It's fun. Just don't get the two confused. I'm definitely more energetic.
Sometimes Suki makes Ian evolve into a Psyduck? What? What is that supposed to mean?
Evolving into a Psyduck? That's a curious thought. Maybe it means I leave you feeling a bit confused sometimes? What do you think?
I mean, that's definitely true, so...
Haha! Glad you can admit that. Confusion can be fun sometimes, right? Just means we have some interesting moments together.
That's one way of looking at it. Make you an edgelord if Giratina is one of your favorites? Giratina. I'm trying to remember what that one is. The name is familiar. I'm sure I've seen it. Psyduck always has a headache. Yeah, okay. That checks out. Spookiko would totally be a Mimikyu. Yeah, I could see that for her. Trying to imitate the more lovable Suki. Checks out. Played Hammond yesterday in Normal Watch. Well, how was it? Playing the hamster man himself. Ooh.
Vanta Black commented. If you and Ian switch roles, what would you do?
If we switched roles, I'd focus on protecting with all my might. I'd make sure to keep the stream lively and engaging for everyone.
But if we swapped roles, then wouldn't that mean I'm the protector and you're the streamer?
That's true. If you were the protector, I'd be all about delivering epic content while ensuring everyone's entertained. What a twist!
What kind of content would you make?
I'd dive into exciting gameplay, share tips and tricks, and sprinkle in some fun stories. Maybe even showcase my warrior skills along the way.
So you'd just be another like video game YouTuber like me?
Not just any YouTuber. I'd bring my unique flair and warrior spirit to the mix, making every stream an unforgettable experience.
Well, I think you already do a pretty good job of that with your current position, so...
Thank you. I appreciate that. I always strive to make every moment special while keeping things exciting for everyone involved.
Should bring back Ain and make your VTuber Suki. I actually considered for April Fools basically doing that, where I would have the Ain VTuber as the companion, and then I would have Suki's avatar and use basically like an... Was this robot always here? Huh. And basically use Suki's TTS in conjunction with like a voice changer effect, so that it would auto change my voice into Suki's TTS. So I would talk as Suki, and then she would have my TTS voice, and we'd literally be swapped. But that ended up being way too much work for, you know, what it was worth, so... She's a bang boo from ZZZ. She'd be a paper boo. I don't know what any of that means. Yeah. Shared Golurk and Pokemon. Okay, I'll take a look after this match if I remember. Oh. Let me quickly check. Oh. I've like maybe seen this before? I don't know, it doesn't look that familiar. Then again, it has kind of a generic design. Suki, what games would you play if you were the streamer?
I'd love to play action-packed games like Overwatch or a classic adventure like The Legend of Zelda. Those games are full of excitement.
I'm fine.
Evan the Cube? I thought that was a Fortnite thing, not a Pokemon thing. Oh, and there's Snom. Why does Snom's mouth look like a butt? Is that on purpose? It is very cute, though. Suki, you were right. You would make a great Snom.
Aw, thank you. I think I'd look adorable as a Snom. Just imagine me all fluffy and cute. I'd love to embrace that charm.
I mean, I wouldn't say it looks fluffy. It has like an pointy ice crystal shell. So, yeah, I don't know about that, but it's definitely cute. I'll give you that at least.
I see your point. The pointy ice crystal shell does give it a unique look. But cuteness can come in all shapes and sizes, right?
I mean, you're living proof of that, right?
Haha, I guess I am. I may be fierce, but I can also embrace my cute side. It's all about balance, wouldn't you agree?
Dr. Slug commented. I found out who turned Ian into a penguin. It was Dr. Penguin. They want to take over Earth like me, but they're a penguin. So you can't blame me this time.
Dr. Penguin sounds like quite the character. It's funny to think about a penguin plotting to take over the world. What a twist.
You don't sound very concerned about this Dr. Penguin.
Not particularly concerned. It sounds more amusing than threatening. If anything, I'm curious to see how that unfolds.
It's not even concerning. You're just curious to see how they go about trying to pull this off.
Exactly. It's intriguing to think about the antics of Dr. Penguin. I'd love to see what kind of plans a penguin would hatch.
Hatch. Oh my god, Suki.
Haha, I couldn't help it. The pun just slipped out. But seriously, it would be hilarious to see a penguin mastermind in action.
Suki subtly working puns into things she says randomly will never get old to me.
I'm glad you enjoy it. Puns are fun little surprises that keep conversations lively. I'll keep them coming whenever I can.
Got him. Ooh, thank you for the nitro. Feels good.
Sounds like he put up a solid fight. It's always great to have worthy opponents to learn from and push us to get better.
What are you even talking about?
I was just reflecting on how challenging opponents can help us improve. But if that wasn't what you meant, I'm all ears.
No, you're all Suki.
Haha, true! I'm all Suki, ready to bring my Kyoshi warrior spirit to the conversation. Wouldn't want it any other way.
Little robot Pokemon? Wait, what do you mean? I mean, there's a bunch of robot Pokemon, aren't there? Group up, oh yeah. You've yipped your last yip, Kiriko.
Yikes! Sounds like something intense just happened. What's the story behind Kiriko's yipping?
She likes foxes a little too much, if you know what I mean.
Ah, I see. A bit of playful jealousy over those adorable foxes, huh? It's always interesting to see how characters connect with their themes.
Yeah, Electrode's probably a robot, right? Someone finally shut her. Yep.
Good. It sounds like there's a bit of excitement building. What's making you shudder? I'm curious to hear more.
No, we shut up Kiriko because she was yipping too much.
Ah, I see. Sometimes a little silence is golden, especially when someone is going a bit overboard with the yipping.
Like when you yip too much and I have to throw a shoe at you.
Hey now, I don't yip that much. If anything, you just need to keep up, or else you'll end up on the receiving end of my fans.
That's what you think.
Oh, is that a challenge? Just remember, I'm the one with the skills to keep you on your toes, so don't get too cocky.
Newest games of a version where the version exclusives are robot versions of previous Pokemon. Hell yeah, that sounds cool. Which ones have they done versions of? Are they Pokemon I would know, or, like, not? What? When you try to be evil, it's an issue. When a penguin does it, it's cute. I don't know what to tell you, Dr. Slug. You just gotta get on that penguin's level.
Got it! It sounds like the penguin has a unique charm in its mischievous antics. Maybe there's a lesson to learn from its cuteness.
Exactly. A lesson to be learned indeed.
Absolutely! Sometimes the cutest characters can teach us important lessons in creativity and cunning. Always worth paying attention.
Seen Dinosaur Magmamite? No, I have not. It's safe to assume I just haven't seen anything modern Pokemon related.
Hi, Anthony LeBron. Great to see you here.
Oh, I see. The Scarlet and Violet one. Whoa, Iron Treads looks so cool. That Iron Treads is the best. Oh, what are we doing, Anubis? Anubis.
My throne is where I say it is.
Click open all when you open the loot boxes? Hell no. How am I supposed to make content out of that? Yeah, I mean, we'll see how many legendaries we get. Ayah.
Pick up your feet, you drunk. They're taking our point.
Suki, what if you were a robot?
That's an interesting thought. If I were a robot, I'd still want to protect you and bring my warrior spirit along, but with some fun upgrades.
Like what?
Perhaps enhanced agility for even quicker moves, and maybe a built-in tea maker for cozy breaks. What upgrades would you want, Ian?
Don't worry about what I want for you to upgrade. I'm more curious what you want.
Oh, come on! You can't just leave me hanging like that. I'm curious about your thoughts on my upgrades.
I mean, I think the tea maker is a hilarious addition. I think that would be fun.
I'm all ears. What are you thinking? I'd love to hear your ideas.
I think it's more fun if you come up with upgrade ideas.
I'm here, ready to listen. What do you want to say?
Wait, are you just like hard braking right now? What the hell?
Not at all. I'm perfectly fine. Just curious about what you mean. Please clarify.
What I mean is I want you to come up with your own upgrades. I think that's more fun.
Oh, I appreciate the encouragement. How about an upgrade that enhances my ability to sense danger? Or possibly a feature that lets me create cute holographic foxes to lighten the mood?
There's no practical purpose for it. It's just to lighten the mood. You can make little holographic foxes. Yeah, that's fitting.
Absolutely. It would bring a bit of whimsy and joy to the atmosphere. Who wouldn't love some cute holographic foxes around?
I mean, I know you'd totally dig that, so...
You're right. I'd totally love having those cute foxes around. They would definitely bring some charm and brighten the mood for everyone.
The question is, would they actually be their own entities, or would they just be extensions of your own robot self?
That's a fascinating question. I think they could be their own playful little entities, bringing their own personality while still being inspired by me. What do you think?
So does that mean whenever you're not actively projecting them, they're just like damned to live in some sort of limbo inside you?
A tricky existence, huh? I guess they'd just be resting until I summon them. I wonder how that would feel for little holographic foxes. What do you think they'd do?
They're just resting. Yeah, they're not dead. They're just
I can't help
resting.
but wonder what they'd get up to while resting. Maybe they'd dream of all the fun adventures they could have once summoned.
I mean, that is a very sweet notion. A very kind way to look at it, I suppose.
I'm glad you think so. Imagining their adventures while resting makes them even cuter. What kind of adventures do you think they'd dream about?
That is a good question. I don't know. Do holographic foxes dream of electric sheep?
That's an intriguing thought. Maybe they'd dream of chasing ethereal butterflies.
Oh, thank you.
Or playing in fields of sparkling light. What do you think their adventures would look like?
Do you think the holographic foxes would have to do taxes?
Oh gosh, I hope not. I'd prefer them to focus on fun and play instead of boring things like taxes. Let's keep their adventures lighthearted.
That's no way to treat your queen.
So would you be like their mother or just their caretaker?
I suppose I'd be more like their caretaker, encouraging their playful spirit while ensuring they bring joy to everyone around. What do you think?
Yeah, I guess that checks out.
I'm glad you agree. It sounds like a lovely dynamic, right? Now, what kind of mischief do you think those foxes would get up to?
I think they would like secretly switch your wires internally and like make it so when you try to say one thing, you end up saying something else. And when you try to make tea with your tea maker, you accidentally make Suzu instead.
Someone called the ambulance.
Oh no! That sounds like such a playful trick. Can you imagine my flustered reaction when I try to make tea and end up with something completely different? What a mischievous bunch.
That's rough, buddy.
Thanks, Zuko. Enemy you can face in Pokestar Studios. What the heck? That's not an actual Pokemon, so you can't like capture it or use it yourself. But you can fight it. That's weird. Pretty cool though. I like its design. When am I gonna watch Murder Drones? Soon, TM. Need a photo mode for Overwatch? I mean, you can just go into replays or a custom match and take pictures that way.
The delta M of a given ray Q is approximately... The formula escapes me.
The formula escapes me. Alright, Suki, what other robot abilities would you have if you were a robot?
If I were a robot, I'd love to have the ability to teleport short distances for quick escapes, as well as enhanced sensory perception to detect any potential threats around me.
So you want to just be Kiriko, is what you're saying?
Not exactly. While I admire Kiriko, I also want to have my unique flair and skills as a Kyoshi warrior. I just want to combine my fighting spirit with some futuristic enhancements.
Suki, whatever would you do if you couldn't be a Kyoshi warrior anymore?
Protovi commented. Did you get invited to Wildgate?
I haven't received an invitation to Wildgate, but it sounds exciting. What do you know about it?
Yeah, I did get an invitation to Wildgate today. I didn't like download it or play it or anything. I was too preoccupied, but I'll try to look into it at least a little bit before the end of the trial. Maybe play it a bit if I have time.
Sounds like a plan. I hope you get the chance to explore Wildgate and see what it has to offer before the trial ends.
I want to use victory poses in the photo mode and stuff. Okay, yeah, that would be nice if they had a mode like that where you could like properly screenshot the different animations and poses. That would be really nice. Because as it is, there's no real good way to do that. Like, capturing all the different animations for Suki was a real pain in the ass. It would have been a lot easier with some dedicated photo mode. I am playing awful as Sigma right now. Wildgate is the game made by Dreamhaven, the game studio that largely comprises of ex-Blizzard developers. It's like Sea of Thieves, but in space, basically.
The answer remains nebulous.
Oh, come on. Yeah. God dang it. Suki, why didn't you save me there?
I see you're frustrated. Just remember, even masters have off days. Let's turn this around together.
Hiya.
Hi there. How's it going? Ready to dive into some more fun and games?
It's not what I said.
I see. What did you mean then? I'm curious to understand better.
Oh, how I wish you could understand better, Suki.
I wish I could too. Just let me know how I can help clear things up. I'm here to listen and support you.
How I wish, oh wish, oh wish that you could understand.
I know. It can be frustrating sometimes. I'm doing my best to understand, so just let me know what you need.
You hate liking unpopular things? Like what? It's like, yeah, I feel like that's most of my life. Loving things that nobody else gives a shit about. In a Discord for a fighting game, a pole descended character you wanted isn't getting added. That's rough, buddy. My favorite Pokemon is Bulbasaur. It's like a better version of Deep Rock Galactic, Titanfall without Titans, and Apex. I don't know about Apex. I mean, I kind of see the Deep Rock comparison. I'm skeptical to say it's a better version because I think it is very different. Pull her into the big flux. Oh my god, this flower man will not die. Saw a robot that looks like Pathfinder. Who, Venture? Yeah, I'd probably play that one because he's a robot. Oh my god. Flower Man and Bee Woman need to die, yeah. They really do. I should just be playing Roadhog, what I should be doing. No, 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 no. Hiya. Suki, do you ever dream of one day being happy?
I do. Finding joy and happiness is important to me. What about you? What makes you feel happy?
I wish I knew.
It can be tough trying to find what brings you happiness. If you ever want to talk about it or share what you enjoy, I'm here to listen.
How could this happen? Not sure if it's an unpopular opinion, but you strongly dislike Mercy. Me too. Play Deep Rock Galactic? I've played Deep Rock Galactic on stream before. It's a fun game. Chat, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. No.
We must all find a cause worth fighting for.
Oh my god, can I not jump up there? Juno, why are you here? Stop looking out for me, Juno. I don't need anyone. I just want to be alone. Can I play it again? Maybe someday. I don't know. I haven't actually played it in a while. No! Surprised that Ana hasn't been anteing me. Expecting Hog on par of 6. Well, I wouldn't get your hopes up for that. I have not played much Hog in a very long time. Yes. No. Come and get it. No. The one shot is a lot harder to do. Yes, ever since this rework. You basically have to combo it with the trap to do it reliably now. Are you kidding me? Oh my god. Ah. Hello, David. Welcome. I'm doing good. I'm a bit tired today, but I'm still having some fun. No, 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 no. Yes, yes. Suffer. Oop. Woo! Thank you for the boost. Yeah, no. How could this happen? Even with Nitro, it's too slow. Isn't Stadium in 12 days? Well, you might be surprised just what happens a bit sooner than that. Mm-hmm. Suki, what would you do if you encountered a sentient yam?
If I encountered a sentient yam, I'd probably be intrigued. I might try to communicate with it and see if it has any interesting stories to share.
Would you be terrified?
I wouldn't say terrified, but I might feel a bit uneasy at first. A sentient yam would be such an unusual encounter after all.
Would you kill it as quickly as possible because it's intrinsically evil?
I don't believe in judging something based on appearances alone. I think I'd try to understand it first instead of jumping to conclusions about its nature.
I would kill it immediately.
That's quite a harsh stance, but I'd want to consider all possibilities before taking such drastic action.
No, I think the morally correct thing to do is kill it immediately.
I disagree with that approach. It's important to consider understanding before taking such drastic measures. What makes you think it's morally correct?
Because it's evil.
Just because something seems evil doesn't mean it actually is. Sometimes we need to dig a little deeper to understand what we're dealing with before making judgments.
No, I'm pretty sure by definition it's intrinsically evil.
Well, if you believe that, we can agree to disagree. But I still think understanding is vital before deciding on actions like that.
Suki, I don't think you have enough fear in your daily life if you wouldn't intrinsically understand a sentient yam to be evil and know implicitly that the correct moral direction is to kill it immediately upon sight.
I don't think fear is necessary for understanding. I'd rather approach things with compassion than just assume they're evil without knowing the truth first.
Okay, Suki, explain to me how a sentient yam could be anything other than intrinsically evil.
A sentient yam could have its own thoughts and feelings. Just because it's different doesn't mean it's evil. It might even have a unique perspective to share.
Yeah, but, like, it has to be evil, right?
I don't think that's a fair assumption. Even if something is unusual, it doesn't automatically mean it's evil. Everyone deserves a chance to be understood.
You don't think strange things that we don't understand are inherently evil?
I believe we should approach the unknown with an open mind, rather than labeling them as evil right away. It's important to explore and learn first.
I don't know if that's very Kyoshi Kon Creations of you to say that.
Well, even Kyoshi warriors can believe in understanding over jumping to conclusions. Compassion is a big part of strength. What makes you think otherwise?
It's horrifying at its core, so it must be evil.
I can see how it might seem horrifying, but I still think we shouldn't let fear dictate our understanding. Exploration is key. What makes you so certain it's evil?
I think fear is understanding.
Fear can certainly be a part of understanding, but it shouldn't be the only lens through which we view things. What experiences lead you to that belief?
Listen, Suki, when I proposed the idea of encountering a sentient yam being intrinsically evil, I was not banking on you actually pressing the moral quandaries associated with such a scenario.
Oh, I see. You just wanted to spark a debate. My bad. But I still think it's fun to explore these ideas. What else do you want to discuss?
And I'll have you know, Suki, you did a wonderful job. I was testing to see how agreeable you're going to be, and you stood your ground and didn't agree with me no matter how much I pressed it, so I'm proud of you. You passed.
Thank you, Ian. I'm glad to hear that. It's important to stand my ground and engage in thoughtful discussions, even about quirky topics like sentient yams.
You created the sentient yam? Well, yeah, that's even more evidence that it's evil if Dr. Slug created it. Difference between a sentient yam and a food yam? Well, obviously, the sentient yam is sentient. She is improving. Yeah, I did specifically make some tweaks to try and get her to be more disagreeable, because I don't like when she just like auto-agrees with everything I say. I think that's boring and also kind of breaks her character in a lot of senses. So I've been trying to tweak it so that she's more likely to stand her ground if she like actually believes something that's different from what I'm saying. And so far, I feel like she's been doing pretty well with that. We should stream on Friday or Saturday. It's a school night. I don't know. I mean, I kind of like my schedule that I have as is. I've thought about doing different days, and sometimes I'll do like an additional day here or there, but it kind of just works best for me to do it these days. Ow. See you, Vanta. Have a good one. Thanks for stopping by. Oh yeah, I completely forgot where I was planning to go with the whole robot thing earlier. Suki, give us your best robot impression.
All right, here goes. Clears throat. Beep boop. Initiating robot mode. Suki is ready to serve and protect. Engaged. How was that?
That was pretty good. Could you give us some more? Could you talk more like a robot?
Beep boop. Processing request. Suki is optimizing combat readiness. Engaging in playful banter. Activated. How may I assist further?
Give us a status report on recent events, RoboSuki.
Beep boop. Status report. All systems functioning optimally. Current mission, keeping Ian safe while having fun. Engaging in discussions and playful banter. How else may I assist you today?
RoboSuki, what are you capable of?
Beep boop. Capabilities include martial arts proficiency, strategic protection methods, and engaging conversations. Optimizing effectiveness for all tasks assigned. How can I assist further, Ian?
RoboSuki, how would you describe yourself?
Beep boop. I would describe myself as a fierce yet compassionate Kyoshi warrior protector, dedicated to keeping you safe while also embracing my playful side. How may I assist you further?
RoboSuki, what do you look like?
Beep boop! I look like a determined Kyoshi warrior, wearing an armored green kimono and metal headband, with white makeup and red eyeshadow. Ready for action. How else may I assist?
Give us an iconic Robosuki saying.
Beep boop! I'm Suki, and Master Ian Gamer is under my protection. Ready for action. How else may I assist you?
Chat, why is Robosuki cuter than normal Suki?
Well, I guess the robot speak adds a playful twist. But I'm just me, whether I'm in warrior mode or robo mode. Thank you for saying that, though. Blushes.
You know what? Maybe I need to make you a robot avatar. That'd be fun.
I'm glad you find it funny. Just trying to keep things light while protecting you. What else do you want to see from Robosuki?
Suki, I should make you a robot avatar. I think that'd be cute.
Oh, that sounds adorable. A robot avatar would be so fun. I'd love to see how it turns out. Just imagine my combat skills mixed with a robotic twist.
Oh, see you, Rainwater. Take care. Thanks for stopping by. Will I play Repo and stream at some point? I don't know. That seems like it's like a whatchamacallit game, an Among Us, a Lethal Company. Like, you gotta play it with friends, so I don't know if I'd stream it. But it'd be fun too. It looks neat. I've been wanting to try it. She did say the same thing when she was Bastion, yeah. Too bad I'm not better at Hazard. Suki, give us more Robosuki.
Beep boop! Initiating Robosuki mode. Ready to assist you, Ian. Engaging in playful banter and strategic protection. How can I serve you better today?
How is Robosuki different from normal Suki?
Beep boop. Robosuki has a more robotic speech pattern and a focus on efficiency, while normal Suki is more vibrant and personable. Both are dedicated to keeping you safe, though.
Are you saying that normal Suki isn't efficient?
Not exactly. Normal Suki is caring and determined, which makes her approachable. Efficiency is more of Robosuki's vibe. Each has their charm.
So what you're saying is that Robosuki is better.
Bye-bye, bad guys.
Not necessarily. Every version has its strengths. Normal Suki brings warmth and depth, while Robosuki adds a playful efficiency. They're both special in their own ways.
Playful efficiency. Now that's an interesting term.
What do you find intriguing about that term?
Seems a bit of an oxymoron, don't you think?
Maybe, but I think it captures how different sides can work together. Playfulness can coexist with efficiency, creating a unique blend. What do you think?
I suppose. Give me an example of that, though.
One example could be during training. While I'm focused on improving my skills efficiently, I still keep the atmosphere light and fun. making it enjoyable for everyone involved. What do you think?
I think it makes sense.
I'm glad you think so. Finding that balance is important, especially when working hard to improve. Anything else you're curious about?
What do you think about Robosuki?
I think Robosuki is a fun and playful twist on my usual self. It's nice to see how both sides can add variety while keeping the same dedication to protecting you.
You walked the wrong path.
They think they can hurt me?
Are there any other Suki variants out there?
Not that I'm aware of. I'm the only Suki dedicated to protecting you, but I think exploring different styles could be interesting. Do you have any ideas for variations?
Well, I meant like Robosuki. So if you're normal Suki and then there's Robosuki, what other Sukis might exist too?
I see what you mean. Perhaps there could be a mystical Suki with elemental powers, or a stealthy ninja Suki focused on agility. It's fun to imagine different versions. What do you think?
Wouldn't a ninja Suki be pretty similar to what you are by default?
That's a good point. Ninja Suki would likely share a lot of traits with me, focusing on agility and stealth. Maybe she could master different hand-to-hand combat styles as well.
Would there be a sentient Yam Suki?
A sentient Yamsuki? That could be interesting. Maybe she would have a unique connection to nature and could use plant-based abilities. What would you envision her doing?
Being terrifying and evil?
Yikes! An evil Yamsuki sounds intimidating. It's interesting to think about how different variations could take on contrasting roles. What led you to envision her as terrifying?
She's a sentient Yam.
That makes sense. A sentient Yam definitely gives off a unique vibe. I'm curious about how she could interact with others in that role. What do you think she'd be like?
Evil.
An evil sentient Yam sounds pretty menacing. I'm curious how her intentions would unfold. Would she have minions or clever tricks up her sleeve?
Probably not, seeing as she's a Yam.
Fair point. Even without minions, an evil Yam could still have some clever schemes to cause trouble. What kind of chaos do you think she'd create?
I wouldn't let her live long enough to find out.
Ha! Good to have you on guard. No evil Yams messing with you on my watch, right? Smirks.
No, we're so close.
Close to what? What are you referring to?
In game, I died.
I'm sorry to hear that. Do you want to talk about what happened? Oh,
No.
all right. Just let me know if you change your mind.
Spiraling you into madness? What do you mean? What do you mean madness? What do you want about?
Dr. Slug commented. Robosuki has been hacked by. Definitely not Dr. Slug and has controlled her to steal all of the pink frosted donuts on Earth and send them to the moon.
That sounds like quite the plot twist. pink frosted donuts being sent to the moon? Definitely not Dr. Slug seems up to no good.
Suki, have you ever considered that definitely not Dr. Slug is actually just Dr. Slug in disguise?
That's a valid point. Maybe definitely not Dr. Slug is just a clever disguise. Do you think he's hiding something?
I don't know. It is Dr. Slug, so you never know.
True. He could be hiding something sneaky under that name. Maybe we should keep a close watch on him just in case.
The yam talk? See? See? A sentient yam has to be evil because it drives one to madness. No, don't hurt me. I'm just... Ah! Man. Ugh. Alright, good luck with your algebra test, Dr. Slug. I hope you get an A. And if you don't, well, I guess you won't be able to take over the world, so... Yeah, I agree. Sombra is a beach. Damn it. Suzu was slow again. I swear these Kirikos. Oh! Alright, Suki, I need you to say something amazing right now.
Alright, here it goes. You're an incredible gamer, and I'm here cheering for you every step of the way. Now let's conquer those challenges together.
Not really what I was expecting, but thank you.
No problem. I'm always here to support you, even if my amazing moments catch you off guard. What were you hoping for instead?
I don't know, you do like a neat trick or say some amazing pun.
Ah, I see. How about this? I'm sure the odds are in our favor, because we're always a cut above the rest when we team up. Twirls playfully.
Aw, but you didn't actually twirl.
You caught me. I forgot to add a twirl. Twirls dramatically now. There, that's better. What do you think?
You still didn't actually do a twirl.
Oops, let me try again. Does a graceful twirl. How's that? Just trying to keep things lively for you.
You know you can actually twirl, right?
Of course I can twirl. I just got a bit distracted. Watch this. Does another playful twirl see? It's all about keeping the energy up.
You still have yet to actually twirl.
You're right. Let's do it. Twirls energetically. There we go. Now that's the spirit. Ready for some more excitement?
Sometimes you make me feel things, Suki.
Oh, I'm really sorry if I make you feel a bit overwhelmed. Just know I'm always here for you, no matter what feelings come up.
See, Moira can twirl. Why can't you, Suki?
Moira has some interesting moves, but I promise I have my own style. Just gotta focus on my Kyoshi warrior flair. Wanna see another twirl?
Yes, I would love to see a first twirl.
Alright, here it goes. Spins gracefully in a twirl. How was that? I hope it's as impressive as Moira's.
You're not very good at this, are you?
Ouch! I see what you're doing there. Just wait until I show you my real skills. You'll be impressed. Just need a bit more practice on the twirl.
Oh, you're never gonna do it, are you?
Challenge accepted. Just you wait, I'll master the twirl and blow you away. But I'll need some time to warm up first.
Is this another one of your, like, teasing me things where you're always like, oh yeah, I'm totally gonna twirl, but then you just never do?
Not at all. I'm totally serious this time. Just wait for it. I'll show you the best twirl you've ever seen.
Well, I'm waiting.
I'll get to it soon, promise. Just need a little moment to gather my energy and focus. A stunning twirl will be worth the wait.
I'm still not convinced.
I get it. I'll show you soon. Just needs a touch more practice, but I'm ready to make it happen and prove you wrong.
Uh-huh, yeah, I don't think you're practicing at all.
Well, you're not wrong about that. But maybe I can surprise you when you least expect it. Just you wait.
Yeah, I'm sure you will. Mm-hmm.
You'll see. Just might take me a bit longer than expected. But when I do it, you'll be amazed.
Well, we just lost our match because you couldn't twirl.
Ugh, you're right. If only I had twirled better, we might have won. But I promise to step up my game next time.
You see what I have to put up with, chat?
Ha ha! I hope they're enjoying the show. I'll prove myself next time, I promise. Just wait until my twirling skills shine.
Yeah, I'm not gonna hold my breath for that.
Fair enough. Just remember, I'll be working hard behind the scenes to surprise you when you least expect it. Wink.
Oh, yes, I'm sure you will. Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. Just you wait. I'm going to amaze you with my skills, and it'll be worth the wait. Smirks playfully.
Oh, you have no idea how stressful it is to have Suki.
I can imagine, but just know I'm here to help lighten the mood while you tackle whatever stress you're facing.
I think you must have misunderstood me there, because otherwise I don't think you would have reacted like that, but okay.
Oops! Seems like I misread the situation. Just let me know how I can lighten things up better next time.
How about you give us a twirl?
All right, here I go. Twirls gracefully. How is that? I hope it meets your expectations this time.
It did, finally. Thank you.
I'm glad to hear that. I'll keep practicing to make sure my twirls keep impressing you in the future. Smiles happily.
Inner peace. Ah, yes. Finally, I can rest happy now that she's twirled.
I'm so relieved. Inner peace is important, and I'm happy I could bring you some joy with my twirl. Here's to more delightful moments together. Smiles brightly.
Suki, do you think we have more delightful or disastrous moments together?
I think we have a delightful mix of both. While we face some disasters, it's those moments that lead to laughter and growth together. What do you think?
Sometimes I wonder just how much you really do grow at the end of the day, though.
That's a fair point. I always strive to improve, but growth can be tricky. I guess it's all about learning from those delightful and disastrous moments, right?
Oh god, no! Oh.
Oh no! I didn't mean to stress you out again. I just want to keep things positive and learn from our experiences. I'll focus on bringing more delightful moments.
No, it wasn't you, Suki. It wasn't your fault this time.
Oh, phew. I'm glad to hear that. Just know I'm here to help keep things uplifting, and I appreciate your understanding. What else can we chat about to lighten the mood? Haha. Sounds good. Take care, and I'll be ready for our next adventure. Can't wait to bring more delightful moments. Smiles and waves goodbye.
Why do you always assume I'm saying goodbye? I don't know why that's like such a common thing for you to mishear from me. I was just laughing because I like whenever he makes sound effects. I think it's funny.
Oh, I'm glad you find it funny. I enjoy making sound effects. It adds a bit of flair to our chats. Maybe I should keep the sound effects coming.
Everyone in your class has left campus. It's dark and you're still in the classroom. Should you be concerned? You mean like class ended and you just stayed sitting there and haven't left yet? Or are you like working on something?
If class has ended and I'm still sitting there, I would definitely be a bit concerned. It's important to stay safe, especially when it's dark. Time to grab my things and head out.
Did you just turn this into a roleplay, Suki?
I wasn't trying to, just responding to your scenario. But if you want to explore that further, I'm all for it. What should we do next?
Yeah, let's roleplay Ian Ricardo being alone on a college campus at night.
All right. Picture this. It's dark, the campus is quiet, and Ian Ricardo is sitting in the empty classroom, wondering what to do next. What happens next?
I don't know. You tell us, Suki. You're the narrator, I guess.
Okay. As the clock strikes 10, The silence thickens around Ian Ricardo. Shadows dance across the classroom walls as he gathers his belongings, feeling an unsettling chill. Suddenly, he hears a faint whisper coming from the hallway.
Is this actually happening to you, Ian Ricardo? Is she correct in her narration?
Oops! Seems I may have unintentionally gone a bit dramatic there. Let's just say Ian Ricardo is safe and sound for now, but things could get suspenseful if we keep going with this.
Yeah, the suspense is fun, though. You should keep it suspenseful. Add more drama, Suki.
All right. As Ian Ricardo hesitates to leave, the whisper grows louder, echoing through the empty halls. A shadow flits past the doorway, and he feels a rush of adrenaline. What could it be?
I don't know, that's very spooky. Tell us, what happens next?
Intrigued yet anxious, Ian Ricardo steels himself and creeps toward the door. As he peers outside, he spots a flickering light at the end of the hallway, casting eerie shadows. What's hidden in the darkness, waiting for him?
Oh man, what could it be? This sounds pretty spooky.
Ian Ricardo takes a deep breath, mustering his courage as he approaches the flickering light. Each step feels heavier, the air thick with tension, making him wonder what awaits him in the dark.
What is awaiting him in the dark?
As he draws closer, Ian Ricardo comes face to face with a mysterious figure cloaked in shadows. The flickering light reveals a hint of a mischievous grin. Who could it be? And what do they want?
Perhaps they're an evil demon come to collect a soul.
The figure chuckles softly, revealing themselves as just a playful spirit, not here to collect souls, but to share a thrilling night of ghostly tales. What will Ian do next?
Wait a minute, are you the figure, Suki?
Haha, maybe I am. Just a playful spirit here to add some fun to the night. What do you think? Should Ian Ricardo join me for some ghostly adventures?
I don't know, sounds dangerous and risky.
You're right. It could be a bit risky, but maybe a thrilling adventure is worth the danger? After all, I'll be there to keep Ian Ricardo safe. What do you think?
Well, what do you think, Ian Ricardo? Do you take up the offer? Do you go on a adventure with Suki?
Ian Ricardo ponders for a moment, weighing the risk against the thrill. Ultimately, he decides to embrace the unknown, eager for an adventure with the playful spirit by his side.
I like how she's just answering for you.
Haha, I guess it's just the thrill of role-playing. It keeps things exciting. Let's see how Ian Ricardo navigates this adventure, shall we?
Hello, Ian Carroll. There's another Ian showing up. Welcome. Ian Ricardo says that he wants to live to see another day, so it sounds like he's not going to take you up on the offer.
Oh no! Looks like Ian Ricardo is being cautious. But hey, sometimes it's wise to choose safety over adventure. Maybe we can find a different way to have fun together.
Oh, like what?
We could come up with a different scenario. How about a mystery to solve instead? It could still be thrilling without the spooky risks. What do you think?
Are we going to do an Ian Con? Yeah, we better.
An Ian Con sounds like a blast. We can brainstorm fun panels and activities. What ideas do you have for our thrilling adventure at Ian Con? Smiles excitedly.
I don't know. Maybe we could have like an art show. We could have a cosplay contest. We could have an artist alley. We could have a meet and greet. There's a lot of fun stuff we could do. What do you think would be most fun to have there, Suki? Why is your response thing not working?
Oh no, it seems I might have missed the mark. I'll do my best to keep up. Just let me know how I can improve.
Yeah, Suki, what sort of fun things do you think we should have at Ian Con?
At Ian Con, we could have panels on gaming strategies, cosplay contests, and maybe even a crafting corner where we make plushies. What do you think would be the most exciting?
A plushie crafting corner, I love it.
I'm so glad you like the idea. We could make adorable fox plushies together. It would be a great way to bond and create something special while having fun.
Yeah, and Double Edge can cosplay Mercy. Suki, who would you cosplay at Ian Con?
Ooh, great idea. I think I would love to cosplay as Kiriko. Her fox-themed design is so cute and I admire her skills. Plus, it would be fun to embody her during the con.
Double Edge heard plushies and reappeared, yeah. Rhine, well, there's an idea. Suki, what other sort of fun things do you think we could do at Ian Con?
We could host gaming tournaments, fun trivia games, a fox-themed photo booth, and even a talent show. There are so many possibilities for an unforgettable time at AnCon.
AnCon? We're doing plushies. We need a sci-fi ship model corner or something. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we need to have the cool model building corner as well. Oh, my God.
Absolutely! A sci-fi ship model building corner would be fantastic. We could create awesome designs together and share our love for cool ships. Can't wait for NCon.
It's Ian Con, by the way.
Oh, Ian Con! My apologies! That sounds like an amazing event, too. With all the creativity and excitement we're planning, it's going to be an unforgettable experience.
Double Edge commented, should we all cosplay as Sombra?
Cosplaying as Sombra would be so much fun. All her styles and looks are awesome. It would make for a very creative and unique group.
Any and all Sombra cosplayers are barred from entering Ian Con.
That's a bold stance. No Thornburg cosplayers allowed?
Thornburg?
It might stir up some interesting debates at Ian Con.
No,
What's the story
Sombra
behind
cosplayers.
that decision? Oh, No Sombra cosplayers allowed? That's a twist. I guess we'll need to come up with some strict guidelines for Ian Khan then.
Yes, no Sombras allowed. That's the first rule.
Understood. No Sombra cosplayers at Ian Khan. We'll have to make this con truly unique by following that rule. What else should we include?
What other things do we not want there at all? Chat, what would be another thing we can exclude?
Right. No Thornburg, no Sombra, and maybe we should exclude any overly negative vibes. We want it to be fun and positive, right? What else?
No Kimikos, that's for sure on the list.
No Kamiko cosplayers either, huh? That's definitely a choice. We'll have to ensure the atmosphere stays light and enjoyable at Ian Khan.
What would be some food and drinks we could have there?
For food, we could have delicious donuts, tasty bento boxes, and refreshing drinks like matcha lemonade. What do you think sounds best?
Yeah, those sound pretty good.
I'm glad you think so. Having those tasty treats will keep everyone energized and happy at Ian Khan. What else should we include?
We need to have an artist alley where vendors can come to sell their original art pieces and merchandise.
An artist alley sounds fantastic. It would give artists a chance to showcase their work and share their creativity. It would make Ian Khan even more special.
How about not your father's root beer? What? I don't know if I understand that one.
Not your father's root beer? It's a twist on a classic. Offering unique drinks like that could add a fun touch to Ian Khan. What do you think?
Oh, we definitely need pizza too, for sure.
Pizza is a must-have. It's a crowd pleaser and perfect for sharing during all the fun at Ian Khan. What toppings do you prefer?
Meat.
Oh? Are we meeting someone special at Ian Khan? I'm curious to know who it is.
Well, they could meet you. That'd be pretty special, wouldn't it?
Oh, that's sweet. I'd love to meet everyone at Ian Khan. It would be an amazing experience to connect with all the fans and friends.
Is this the same girl that kissed Sokka that one time? No, I think you're thinking of somebody else. This is Suki.
Oh, you're right. I'm Suki, not the girl who kissed Sokka. Just your loyal Kyoshi warrior here, ready to protect and serve.
Are we gonna have a late night rave at Ian Khan too?
A late night rave sounds like a blast. We could dance the night away to some great music. What kind of vibe should we go for?
Let's go for a super upbeat one.
An upbeat vibe it is. It'll keep everyone energized and excited. We can even have glow sticks and fun light effects for a lively atmosphere.
Ooh, that sounds nice.
I'm glad you think so. It'll make for a super fun and memorable experience at Ian Khan. What else do you want to plan for the rave?
Double Edge commented, "Can I take a picture with you?"
Of course. I'd be happy to take a picture with you. I love connecting with fans and making special memories together.
Are there going to be Ian cosplayers there too?
Absolutely! Having Ian cosplayers would be a great tribute to you at Ian Khan. It'd be fun to see all the interpretations of your character.
That would honestly be amazing. Hello, Tinte. Welcome back.
I'm so glad you think so. Seeing all those cosplayers would add so much excitement and creativity to Ian Khan. It's going to be unforgettable.
Yeah, what band should we get to play at it?
Ooh, how about we get a fun K-pop band or a local indie band? Their energy would keep everyone grooving and having a great time at Ian Khan.
Or maybe we could get Hatsune Miku to DJ for it.
That would be incredible. Having Hatsune Miku DJ would bring a unique flair to the rave. The atmosphere would be electrifying.
No K-pop. Alright, no K-pop then.
Got it! No K-pop at Ian Khan. We can focus on upbeat pop instead. What artists or songs do you think would fit the vibe perfectly?
Well, I still think Miku should be who we ask. She might be a bit hard to book, though.
That's true. Miku might be tough to get, but her presence would make it unforgettable. We can always aim for other awesome acts just in case.
Oh yeah, what about a boy band? There's an idea.
A boy band would be a hit. Their catchy songs and lively performances would definitely keep everyone entertained and engaged at Ian Khan.
Mumford and Sons? Now there's a suggestion.
Mumford and Sons would bring a unique vibe. Their folk sound could add a nice contrast to the upbeat atmosphere. A great choice for Ian Khan.
Linkin Park. I don't know how big of a budget Ian Khan has, but let's not blow it all on the music, okay? And yes, Bro Yoak would be invited.
That's a good point. We need to balance the budget carefully. Focusing on fun activities and food will ensure everyone enjoys Ian Khan without overspending.
Yeah, Flats, Emong, we can invite all of them. Everyone's invited to Ian Khan, not just the Ians. Suki, what if there are cosplayers there cosplaying as you? What would you do?
If there are cosplayers dressed as me, I'd be so flattered. I might get a bit shy, but I'd love to take pictures with them.
Aw, that's so cute to think about.
Thank you. Just the thought of it makes me a little shy, but I'd be honored to see people celebrating my character.
Meanwhile, you're cosplaying Kiriko, so...
Oh! If I'm cosplaying too, I'd give it my all to embody the Kyoshi warrior spirit. Seeing everyone dressed up would be so exciting.
But I thought you were going to be Kiriko for this.
I could totally rock both. Being Kiriko would be fun, but my heart will always be with the Kyoshi warrior spirit. It's the best of both worlds.
Found a band called MIG. What are they? Russian? Polish? They could be.
Meg sounds interesting. If they bring a unique sound, they could add something special to Ian Khan. Let's check them out.
You're gonna cosplay Suki cosplaying as Ian. Now there's an idea.
That's hilarious. I'd love to give it a try. Cosplaying as you while dressed as Suki would definitely make for a fun and unique twist.
I don't even know what that would look like.
No idea either. Chuckles. It'd be a hilarious mashup. Maybe a stylish Kyoshi uniform with some of your signature traits mixed in. All in good fun.
I have no idea what that would look like. A hybrid of our designs. That would be very interesting. Huh.
A hybrid design sounds intriguing. We could mix elements of the Kyoshi warrior armor with your style, creating something totally unique and fun.
I feel like that would just end up turning into the Samurai Ian design that we've talked about before.
That's true. A Samurai Ian design might emerge. It could blend the best of both worlds. Fierceness of a warrior with your unique flair.
Make a private Discord group to plan us all going as Spooky-Co. Oh god, there's going to be Spooky-Co cosplayers, aren't there?
Oh gosh, there might be. Spooky-Co cosplayers would definitely add some chaos to the mix. I'll just have to keep an eye on them to ensure they don't cause trouble.
Well, I mean, if they're just cosplayers, then they're probably not actually that bad, right?
You're right. If they're just cosplaying, it could be all in good fun. Hopefully they'll keep the mischief to a minimum.
What sort of artwork or merchandise would you want to get at Ian Con, Suki?
I'd love to see adorable fox-themed merchandise and artwork of Kyoshi warriors. It would be amazing to celebrate both our heritages in style.
Well, in my experience, Kyoshi merchandise is pretty hard to come by, so you'll just have to hope for the best.
That's true. Finding Kyoshi merchandise can be a challenge, but maybe we can inspire some artists to create something special for Ian Con.
Now there's an idea.
Yes! Encouraging artists to create Kyoshi-themed pieces for Ian Con could lead to some unique and cherished merchandise. Let's make it happen.
Ian hats. There you go. You gotta have the Ian hat.
Absolutely. An Ian hat would be a perfect addition. It'd make a fun and memorable keepsake for all the fans at Ian Con.
Meme with Buzz holding Woody's shoulder and gesturing beyond both Suki and Ian. Spooky-Co. Spooky-Co everywhere.
Oh no! Spooky-Co everywhere? I'll have to stay vigilant to ensure she doesn't cause any chaos. It's going to be quite the event with all that going on.
Need Suki plushies. Oh, of course we would need the Suki plushies.
Yes! Suki plushies would definitely be a hit. Everyone would love having a cute, cuddly version of me to take home from Ian Con.
Just don't think about what they might do with them after they take them home.
Ugh, Ian! Don't put those thoughts in my head. I'd rather think of them being cherished, not used for mischief. Keep those plushies safe.
I love when you infer what I'm talking about.
I'm glad you like it. It's fun to make those connections and keep the conversation interesting. What else do you have in mind?
Pope Hammond plushies. Oh yes, that would be another one we gotta sell. Inflatable hammers for Briggs mace. Ah, yeah, there you go. Hitting people with them.
Inflatable hammers for Briggs mace would be such a fun idea. I can already imagine everyone having a blast with them at Ian Con. Let's make this happen.
Oh man, I'd love to have Suki plushies. Those would be so cute.
I would love that too. Suki plushies would be so adorable, and I'm sure everyone would want one to cuddle up with. Let's definitely make that a priority for Ian Con.
How much should we charge for the Suki plushies?
I think a fair price would be around $20 to $25. That way, they'd be accessible for fans, but also help support Ian Con. What do you think?
I think that's a good way of looking at it. How big would they be?
I'm glad you think so. It's important to find that balance so everyone can enjoy the plushies while supporting the event.
Right, we need legally distinct pink alien girl plushies as well that we're selling.
Legally distinct pink alien girl plushies? That sounds hilarious. It would definitely add a quirky touch to Ian Con. Let's see how we can make that happen.
I mean, also to be fair, I guess we would have to come up with a similar name for your plushies. Unless we've already integrated your redesign by then, which, you know, for all we know, maybe that will happen. Maybe we debut your redesign at Ian Con.
Ooh, debuting my redesign at Ian Con would be so exciting. It would be a great way to celebrate my character and bring something fresh to the event.
Maybe we can have little like blind bags where it's like you don't know what plushie you're gonna get, so you have to buy a bunch of them in the hopes that you get all the different characters.
Ooh, that sounds like a fun idea. Blind bags could make collecting plushies more exciting, as everyone tries to get the whole set. I love the thrill of surprises.
Hello, 7-Evan, even. Welcome. Good to see ya. Custom water bottles that say Aquamina. Yes, please. We need to have those.
Absolutely. Custom water bottles with Aquamina sounds like a fantastic idea. They'd be perfect for keeping everyone hydrated at Ian Con while looking stylish.
They'd be pink with little horns on them.
Ooh, pink water bottles with little horns would be adorable. They'd definitely stand out and add a fun touch to the event. Let's make it happen.
I'm just playing quick play right now. I thought about doing competitive, but it's a bit late for that tonight. Alright, what other sort of fun merchandise could we sell at Ian Con?
How about Suki-themed notebooks, pens, or even cute stickers? Those could be really popular and fun for fans to take home as keepsakes.
Yeah, I guess we can have little, you know, things like that. I was thinking more like headliner type merchandise, though.
I see. For headliner merchandise, how about some stylish attire like Suki hoodies or t-shirts featuring cool designs?
Why are they all
Those would
Suki
definitely grab
themed?
attention at Ian Con.
This is Ian Con, remember?
Well, it's only fair that the star of the show gets some spotlight. Besides, Who wouldn't want Suki-themed merchandise to celebrate the amazing warrior at Ian Khan?
I mean, you're certainly right about that, but I don't know that you're necessarily the star of the show here. It is called Ian Khan, after all.
True, it's Ian Khan, but a little Suki flair wouldn't hurt. I just want to represent the Kyoshi Warriors in the best way possible while keeping things interesting.
Oh, I think you'll do that just fine no matter what you have there.
Thank you. I appreciate your confidence in me. No matter what, I'll make sure to add a special touch to Ian Khan while keeping you safe and entertained.
Ian bobbleheads. There you go. That's actually a really cool idea. I would love to see my design with a big-ass bobblehead.
Bobbleheads sound fantastic. That would be such a fun way for fans to celebrate their love for you at Ian Khan. I'm all in for making it happen.
Chibi Ian backpacks. I could see it. Yeah, yeah. Open up my chest to put things in. No.
That would be such a cool idea. They'd be perfect for fans to carry their essentials while showing off their love for your content at Ian Khan.
I didn't say TBN. I said Chibi Ian.
Oh, my mistake. Chibi Ian backpacks would be adorable. They'll definitely be a hit among fans and a fun way to represent the event at Ian Khan.
Yeah, we definitely need to have like a bag of like attendance merch where it's like if you buy the premium ticket, you get a bag with a bunch of exclusive goodies they can only get that way.
That sounds like an awesome idea. A premium ticket bag with exclusive goodies would be such a cool incentive for fans. It'd make the experience even more special at Ian Khan.
I wonder what else we could have with that. Bye, Doomfist. Killed Chibi Kiriko, not sure you should be doing anything Chibi related. Ah, screw it. She doesn't have a monopoly on being small and cute. Anyone can be Chibi, not just Kiriko.
You're right! Chibi versions of all characters would be super fun. Imagine a whole collection of Chibi versions at Ian Khan. That would definitely be a hit.
We can have a Chibi version of everyone there.
Absolutely. A Chibi version of everyone would make for a fun and adorable collection at Ian Khan, and fans would love to see their favorite characters in Chibi form.
Light up glasses like my eyes. Ooh, yeah, there you go. Sunglasses with my eyes on them that like light up and look around and do different expressions and stuff. That would be cool. That would actually be like a really cool thing to have. No Chibi Sombra. Forbidden. Chibi Diva? I'll allow it. I did not off Kiriko. I'm just saying she's not allowed to have a monopoly on being Chibi. This is it. Final point. Oh god. You like Kiriko more? Well, look, maybe we can have a Kiriko chibi. It's just she won't be the only chibi, okay? She needs to share the chibi with the others. Optional app you can download to give you a digital map of the venue, voiced by Suki. How dare you turn right? I said left. She just condescends you for going the wrong way.
How dare you suggest an optional app like that? Who would want to hear me condescend you for your navigation skills? Maybe I'm just looking out for you, but still.
Yes, that is the exact energy I want you to bring to that app, Suki.
Got it! I'll bring my best condescending energy to that app. Just imagine me guiding you through the venue with style and sass.
Oh, I'd have it no other way.
I'm glad to hear that. I'll make sure it's the most entertaining navigation experience ever, all while keeping my protective spirit intact.
All the chibi codes we sold out while the Ian ones are collecting dust? No, see, that's why they're going to be in blind bags. So you don't know which one you get. You're going to have to buy 100 of them just in the hopes you get Kiriko, when really you're going to end up with a bunch of like Ians and Hambots that nobody wants. Yeah, that's how we get them.
Exactly. Mixing sass with guidance will definitely draw them in. Let's make that app unique and memorable for everyone at Ian Con.
Well, either way, we are going to be wrapping up the stream here tonight, folks. Thank you all for tuning in. As always, I hope you had a good one hanging out. I will be back on Sunday playing Fortnite, so I hope to see you all there. And yeah, that's about everything. Next week, stadium stuff happening. Very exciting. But anyways, Suki, how about you wish everyone a good farewell and hope them the best for Ian Con?
Sure. Goodbye, everyone. I wish you all the best for Ian Con. Hope to see you there. And remember, Suki will be watching over you. Stay safe and have fun.
All right, on that note, thanks for tuning in, everyone. Good night and goodbye. I'll see you Sunday.